Hello there. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gray Mane Gaming. Today is Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Just tell yourself, today is Jedi Mind Trick Friday, and the week will go so much quicker. You'll think it's Friday, and before you know it, it will be Friday. I can't wait till Friday this week because, it's so hot out. Everything is so sweltering. I can't even step outside and be like, oh, no, I'm not going anywhere. I don't know. We have a heat wave going on here in the United States, and especially in my area today, it's supposed to be approaching 100. Now, I know some states are used to that. You know, you get Arizona. I have a sister. She lives in Arizona, and she's just used to it. She's so used to say, "Oh yeah, that's just normal weather. 104, 110. Yeah, just used to it." I'm like, that's like living in hell. I'm used to like 60s, 50s, 40s, nice cool days, nice breezy, kind of like fall. I like fall. This is why I don't like summer. I just don't want to be restricted by the heat. I don't mind being restricted by the cold. I'll go outside any old cold day, and yeah, so, but no, thank you. But welcome to the game. It is our Monday show. I'm here with this weird looking monkey and also with this pirate pet. No, you get it, right? That was a little joke there. Starting to collect the Peter Pan stuff, and it's going kind of slow. I've been a little slow on playing any kind of game right now. I mean, I had a hard time just waking up this morning to do this video, so it's just not in me right now. I'm having such a hard time. I just can't do it. I'm so tired and worn out. Of course, I'm going to talk again about my stupid surgery that happened last Wednesday, so almost a week ago. I can't believe it's already been a week, and I'm feeling better. I am feeling better, in case you were wondering. Maybe you weren't, but I'm going to let you know because it kind of affects the channel. I tried to get out some videos. Of course, I had to get it out today because we talk about dogs and cats, and that's the most important thing on this channel, is being able to, because I might be under the weather, but I'm not going to lose my life today. A dog or a cat might, so I have to make every attempt to get out there and get the word out. If not, I feel so guilty, so I do. So I'm here this morning, a little under the weather, it's just pain, right? It's just pain. I mean, I'm trying to get off of the pain pills because they make me really loopy, and I did take one, so I might be a little loopy. I'll probably keep on taking them until the pain starts to subside a little more. I tried to get away from it this morning, and I woke up and I just could not walk. It was so painful. So I don't know. I have, just to let you know, so if you think about why I'm in pain, I've got 4 small incisions that are on my left side that are from like my chest down to my waist. So I've got 4 tiny incisions from the robot. I actually saw the robot. He's really cool. I was like, when they wheeled me into the OR, I was like, wow, this thing is so cool. I just wanted to play with the robot, right? I'm like, forget about surgery. I just want to play with this robot thing. This thing is so awesome. I'm like, my doctor, I have a great doctor. He was wonderful, very nice guy, and I mean, this dude has a fun job. I don't think I could do it. I couldn't be robot deep in people's guts every day. I'm sorry, it's just not something I want to do. Not something I want to see. But this robot was so cool, and it had all these. It reminds me of something out of Star Wars. It has like all these arms that are coming off of it, and it was really, really cool. That's all I could remember. So that's all I knew. I mean, I was out within seconds, and I woke up in my recovery room. I stayed the night, of course, and a very comfortable room, very nice people. Everyone was so nice, and they put you in the most humiliating, the most humiliating scenarios in a hospital, don't they? Oh man, they don't. They don't care at all. They're like, we're just doing here. We're here. We're doing a job. I was talking to Allie about that because that's what she does for work. I was like, man, I was like, no way could I do that job. No way. But that robot was still really cool. Anyway, so I got 4 small incisions on my left side from my chest down to my waist. And then at the bottom of my waist, right at the waistline, I have a longer incision, like a 10 centimeter incision where they pulled my kidney out of. I know it's kind of gross, but that's where they removed my kidney. That's where they actually pulled the actual organ out of my body. And then that was it. That's all done. All good to go. So I'll be meeting with my doctor one more time next Friday, and to make sure that I'm progressing okay, and that'll probably be the last time that I hopefully see a doctor for a while. Knock on wood. Here again, knock on wood. That's not wood, that's a poster. There we go. Knock on wood. Hopefully for the last time. I've been seeing doctors for 2 years now almost, and just, I like the guy, but I don't want to see him anymore. But I do have other appointments coming up. I have to go to the dentist, my yearly thing, and all that stuff. That's just normal stuff. Like, I don't mind the routine stuff. But I just can't do it. I can't do it right now. I'm so tired, and I try to get out and make these videos, and I'm just like, oh, I can't stay away. I think it's the medication, honestly. So I hope you all will forgive me if I'm a little loopy and when I'm doing the Peter Pan videos or anything else. I could be very, very odd sounding. I might say some goofy things. I don't know, but it depends on how many of these meds I take. Because sometimes I take 2 instead of 1 because I'm in a lot of pain. But I do want to get off them. Like I've been trying, and the pain is just too real. But we're gonna try to shorten the video up today because I am tired. And we're going to go straight to comments and dogs, but no real news. We'll talk about news on Wednesday. I guess there is one piece of news, but we'll talk about that on Wednesday. We have some news that we can chat about, but Wednesday is always a good day for news. Today, I just want to say hello and make sure you're all doing okay in the heat. If you get the heat, please, if you have any pets, please bring them indoors. Don't leave them outside. If you are comfortable outdoors, then they're comfortable outdoors. If you're uncomfortable outdoors, then just like if you're comfortable, they're uncomfortable as well. So please do not leave your pets out in the heat. Oz right now is he's laying in front of the fireplace, which isn't even on. I mean, the fireplace is not, there's no fire in the fireplace, but he's laying down on the rug in front of it, zonked out. We have the AC on, we have the air purifier on, and so he's just enjoying it. He had an operation too on Friday to remove his what's, and he's been fine. He's just been chilling out, sleeping, and he's just a big dog now. But he's a good boy. But please, if you have pets, don't leave them out in the heat. Make sure they have water. Make sure they have proper shelter. And please don't leave them outdoors because it's so hot out. They really don't like it. They've got fur, for crying out loud. You don't want to leave a dog outside or a cat outside. Put them in the air conditioning with you. Put the air conditioning on high. Throw on a blanket and let them curl up with you and spend the day indoors just watching the sun. That's what I'm doing. I'm on the sofa watching the sun and reading a book. I've been reading a lot over the last week because it's all I can really do. I have to thank Allie because Allie has been waiting on me hand and foot, but I have been reading a lot. I think I mentioned prior videos that I started the 8-book Dark Tower series, and I am on book number 3 right now. So I've been reading that as much as I can, as much as I can stay awake, and I like them. I like them. I know one person had mentioned they had a problem with them, but you know, it's all like subjective and all that deal, and how you take everything. So, which is what life is about. It's all subjective to your opinion, and we all have different opinions on different things. So, so far I like the Dark Tower series. Never saw the movie, never read the books, so I've decided that was my summer project. Besides getting outside, and we've been doing a lot of renovating and yard work and farm work, and we just bought a new tractor, which is kind of strange to say, I know, but we bought a new tractor, and I can't ride it now. I spent tons of money on it, and I can't ride it because of my surgery, and I'm so angry, right? I'm so angry because we have a really huge plot of land, and I just want to get out and work it and get ready for Halloween. That's what we've been doing. We've been creating this haunted forest, and so we've been clearing it. We have a tractor out there, and we have these really cool tools like circular blades on poles and stuff like that, cutting everything down and just clearing out for Halloween. And now I can't do it because I just don't have the stamina, I don't have the energy, and I do not have the pain threshold to do so. And my doctor's like, you can't ride on your John Deere for 8 weeks. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on. I just got the thing. We just literally got it. And he's like, no, sorry. You got 8 weeks. It's like, man, that's the end of that's going to be the end of summer. 8 weeks from now. It's like the end of August. He's like, well, I can't help that. So that's the doctor's orders. I'll be kind of glad to get rid of summer, though. I mean, it's one of the worst seasons. I don't like insects. I don't like hot weather. I just would rather be out in the cool weather, hiking or whatnot, and not have to worry about getting sunburn or sweating or all that stuff. I'd rather just have fun and be cool and be out with nature. But when it gets this hot, forget it. So this is kind of the right time for me to be laid up because it avoids all of that nasty weather. If not, I'd be outside right now. So anyway, that is all for that. Hopefully Wednesday I'll feel a little better and we can do a little longer video. I feel a little better every day, and thank you all who have been asking. In fact, we're going to read comments here really quickly. We've got a comment from Pink Rose. I think you shouldn't push yourself as far as the channel and gaming is concerned. Focus on getting well. I'm glad you had a beautiful and happy Father's Day and birthday. Well, thank you. Have a magical day. You have a magical day as well, Pink Rose. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I haven't been pushing myself all that much, believe me. I I only do what I can, and then then I give it up. So Pink Rose says, good afternoon, Greg. Glad your surgery went well. Well, thank you. Yammer HJL says, good day. Glad to see you back. Thank you. Hope you'll feel better soon. Me too. Relax and recuperate. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Hi, Gray, says Brendan McBride. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. I am trying. Brendan McBride says, no players received items from the Forgotten. I named mine Raven. Yeah, if you guys want to tell me what you named your Forgotten. I named mine Greg, if you watch that video. His name is Greg. I got that name from a game called Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Greg was the Grim Reaper. And he hated cats. So I thought it would be perfect for my follower to be named Greg. So that's his name. And Brendan McBride says, hi, Greg. Hello, Brenda. We're going to be doing the contest. I know I have a contest that's up in the air right now. I just haven't really felt like, jumping on here and doing adding and subtracting and all that stuff. But in the next, when I start to feel better, we will get to that. very, very, very soon. Hopefully in the next week or so. But I have to come off these meds first. I will get off these meds. But thank you all for the comments. We're going to jump straight to the dogs right now and the cats. We have got, let's see, action for primates happening today. Over 700 endangered long-tailed, they look like, I don't know what kind of monkeys they're, but they're monkeys. To be transported by Smart Links Malta from Vietnam to JFK Airport, destined to suffer and die in U.S. testing labs. A brutal trade in monkey lives. Oh man, alright, yeah, please share this, and please do not, please make sure you share this, you repost it, and you share, you bring awareness to it, because that's terrible that we're still putting animals through this kind of torture. That's terrible. Really, with AI and technology that we have today, we do not need to be using animals or anything alive to be testing things on. I remember Ricky Gervais said, he has a quote, because I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's always appropriate. Ricky Gervais says about when they would take shampoo and soap products and pour it in the eyes of rabbits or other animals to see the effect it would have on animals. And Ricky Gervais says, "It's shampoo. Don't get it in your eyes. It burns. Now stop being cruel to animals, you blanks." Ricky Gervais, right? Yeah. So it's true. It's like, what? You haven't figured this out by now? That getting shampoo in your eye? I learned that when I was a kid. My mom used to give me, what is that? The baby shampoo. When you got it in your eyes, it didn't burn. It actually said that on there. You can get it in your eyes, it won't burn. So we know shampoo burns your eyes. So do we need to be testing on animals still? Cosmetics and stuff like that? Come on. Do you want an animal to suffer just so your eyelids can look good? I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. I mean, we've had these things around for years. You know what they do. You know what what they have a possibility of doing. We don't need to be testing on animals and harming them just so you can look good. This is ridiculous. Anyway, we've got at Lancaster, we've got a pit bull baby, a male black and brown pit bull, 1 year and 6 months old. Lancaster. Let's see, so that's Los Angeles County. He is ID number A57082555. That is A57082555. And he is at Los Angeles County Animal Control, Lancaster. 661-940-4191. While I'm talking about this, I'm going to go and check out Scrooge's place to see if we have anything new for store. Alright. Let's see, who else do we have here? Yeah, the scumbags at NYCACC, of course they killed someone yesterday. They're a bunch of scumbags. Screw you, NYCACC. I'll tell you that every day. You guys are a bunch of ghouls. You are ghouls. It wouldn't be, it wouldn't be like a different day if you didn't kill something. NYCACC. It's just disgusting. So, poor girl. Let's see what we have here. Anything new before we close out the video? We're not gonna do too many more. Nothing new there, and we have what do we have? We've got this cool little dress here, our gown, sleeping gown. Looks like 1,200. 1,200. That's a lot of cannolis. You got some blue socks. Those look like the socks I had on in the hospital, except my socks were yellow. I had on yellow socks. They were cool. think I still have them. Nothing new. Alright. No, I don't see anything here that we don't already have. How about this rug? Oh, we have a new rug. We've got the purple Agrabah rug from an Aladdin. Beautiful. My favorite color, too. Alright, what else do we have? Anything new here? No, I've got that. Got that. Alright. Table and there. Okay, so we've got just about everything. Alright. Let us do a couple more dogs and then let's do Morgan Fairchild's dogs. There's so many. Half of them have been destroyed, but we have one that got adopted, one that got pending reclaim, and one that is left on the list that is Opie, 6 years old, at Morgan Fairchild. So please, I'm going to repost it. They are at NYCACC, and Opie is still there. He has got $485 in pledges, so please help out our dear friend Opie. I can't believe the amount of dogs that these scumbags kill. I just can't. We've got Bella at Downey, California, ACC. Just 13 months old. She's a little girl. Oh, she's got a pretty little bow on her head. You're so pretty. She is A5699130. That is Downey, California. We're going to repost this beautiful girl. There we go. Please help her. Please help. I mean, I know I say it all the time, but I mean, it changes every day, but it's the same plea, but it changes dogs every day. This never ends, unfortunately, and there should be a day when it does, and when we have people who are responsible. I mean, Oz just had his nuts cut, to be kind of blunt about it, on Friday, because I will not contribute to puppies coming onto this planet. I will not contribute to it. And so Oz is fixed. He's happy. It took, he was out of it for a few hours, but he was playing with Django that night. They were playing and running around. It's an expense. It cost me $534, yes, and I think they need to make it cheaper. They need to have, because many people would rather bring their pet to a shelter than pay a vet bill, which is kind of sad. If you're supposed to love your pets, I mean, would you bring your child to a foster home because you can't pay their doctor bill? I mean, come on, use common sense. And if you can't afford that, you have to realize pets are expensive, just like kids are expensive. And if you can't afford it, maybe you shouldn't have a pet. I mean, don't take on things that you can't afford or that you can't anticipate you're going to afford. I know people lose their jobs and sometimes things happen, but, I'm talking about if you can't afford it, then maybe, before you even get the pet, then maybe you should wait on a pet until you can. Because pets are expensive. They're like kids. You got to buy food. Like Oz and Django and Yara cost me $100 every week for food. So, that's $400 a month. And so they're expensive. They come with cost. Now, they're big dogs, okay? So, not all dogs are going to cost that. One dog, so, one quarter that is, like $30 a week. It's not a lot, but when you add 3 of them on there, and we feed our dogs twice a day. I know some people who only feed their dog once a day, so that can also come into play. Our dogs are used to eating twice a day, in the morning and at night. So, and Ali makes sure that they're fed, and we have no problem with it. They're our babies, and we take care of them. We treat them the way that they need to be treated. If they need to go to the doctor, they go to the doctor. If they need whatever they need, they have. Oz loves these little like stuffed duckies, and he keeps tearing them apart, and we keep on going to the store and buying him a new one every time. And we've bought in like 4 in advance. So he's got like 4 duckies that are like put away because he tears them apart, and then he looks for a new one. So we meet our pets' needs. Yeah, it's these like these ducks with a squeaker in them, and he just tears them apart, and then he wants a new one. Eventually, he'll run out because we'll buy them out of like all their duckies. Hopefully not soon. Hopefully he grows out of it. He's still a puppy, but we'll see. Anyway, we've got Riley. Riley is A381804. Looks like she's got a paw that they're not helping. Looks like, is this at NYCACC? No, it's at Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi, do something for this poor dog. You're letting her run around on a paw that looks like it's broken. What is wrong with you? You need to like set that paw. You know what? They'll do anything to save money, won't they? They'll charge you like an arm and a leg, literally, to adopt these animals. Screw you, Corpus Christi Animal Shelter. Anyway, Riley is at Corpus Christi Animal Care Shelter, 2626 Holly Road in Texas. The phone number there is 361-826-4630. Please include the name and ID. So the name is Riley. I almost said Holly. The name is Riley, and the ID number is A381804. All right, that is in Corpus Christi. We now have one more, a beautiful golden retriever that has been listed by Keith Olbermann. Love Keith Olbermann. He's such a warrior. Keith Olbermann. We have a golden retriever named Millie. She is number A5, our ID number A5706532, 17 months old, and she's in Palmdale, California. Without help, she won't get to leave alive, is what Keith Olbermann is saying. If you want to repost, or if you want to pledge, if you're able, email Keith Olbermann's dogs at gmail.com if you can help. All right, Keith Olbermann's dogs. So we are going to repost that for Keith Olbermann. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the dogs today. Thank you all for tuning in. You know what? You make every difference that that we can. You are part of this process. You help out. You share. You post. You could win $50 by posting on my X page. We do have one coming out here in June. I'm going to be giving away $50. So please, I already have a winner. I haven't announced it yet for May, because I got like sidetracked. So, but I will be announcing that person soon. And then I will be completing the one for June at the end of June. So we'll be doing that in a week. So thank you all again. Have a magical day. Please be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. And I'll see y'all real soon.